I've been told that AI are the future, so today I decided to use them to tell me exactly what to do in EU4. During this video, I bounce around 3 different AI, so let me introduce you to the cast, the brains of the operation. First up, we got ChatGPT. This guy's a know-it-all that gives you all the facts but doesn't have the ability to imagine. Next up, we have NovelAI. This one will give you what are basically prophecies that you have to try and divine meaning from in order to determine what your next move's going to be in the game. And finally, we have CleverBot. This one was a complete mistake and is definitely going to get me cancelled. Disregard anything involving CleverBot, but please. So let's see how well these AI can help me play the game. Right, lads, well, if I've timed this correctly, then Christmas Day is drawing to a close, so Merry Christmas. And to honour the situation, holiday, whatever, I'm wearing my EU4 Christmas jumper, which I'm very fond of. Now, for Christmas, what did I get you? Nothing. I got myself something. The ability to not have to think up video ideas. This is ChatGPT. It is an AI that I'm going to be asking questions as to how I'm going to proceed with the video. So if it's a bad video, blame the AI and not me. So, hello, my name is Laith, part of the Laith / social streamers channel. I make EU4 videos amongst other things. There we go, number 2. So today we are going to be using this AI to make a video because I'm going to be asking it what I should do next in EU4 and we'll see if it does anything good for us. Give a brief overview of EU4. If you're not familiar with, that's actually not a bad plan. If you're not familiar with EU4, it's a grand strategy game that stretches from 1444 to 1821, and it's going to be the backdrop for this video. Preview what comes, sneak preview what people could expect. Buddy, we haven't started yet. Okay, keep it interesting. Clear and concise in your explanation. That doesn't suit me at all. All right, let's just start. Pick a nation for me to play in EU4. Right. That's actually like not a bad step-by-step thing. Right, here we go. Castile. Dude, this thing could write scripts for me. Oh, you're never going to hear an original thought in this channel again. I'm going to automate everything. Ming, Sweden, strong navy and access to resources. This is just not true. Like, on its surface level, it works, but then when you're into it, I mean, this nation does not have access to a strong navy or resources. Oh, actually, that is Gogan, I suppose. Maybe it knows better than I do. Just gotta say pick one for me. It wants me to play as Sweden. Alright, you heard the thing. We're playing in Sweden. Ooh, should I play in Iron Man mode? That's a good question for it. Give me an answer. Yes or no. Cannot be manually edited or deleted. You cannot. Every decision in the game is permanent. Have you heard of Alt F4, buddy? Classic AI. If I want a more immersive and realistic experience, you did tell me earlier to keep it engaging and interesting, so it has to be Iron Man. So, okay, I'm going to ask it if I should be a vassal of Denmark, like a loyal vassal of Denmark or not. And I'm just going to hope it says no. Because if it says yes, this is going to be an incredibly boring video to watch. Right, so we start out the game. Let's see what it says. Please, like, for the sake of the video. For the sake of the video. Please. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. It's just saying the same thing again. So if it's, I mean, it says, if I enjoy pursuing my own goals and interests, I like doing that. So we're going to fight Denmark. Should we do it alone or with allies? I don't know. Let's get set up and then ask it. Right, we're going to do the standard stuff here. Right, export from the estates. I don't need either of these things. Swedish allies. All right, do I get allies or not? I'm like asking a magic 8 ball, but the magic 8 ball kind of is mildly spiteful. I don't know. God, it waffles more than I do when I'm writing essays. If you're one of my professors, please stop. I never waffle. I like I'm genuinely paranoid about that. For context, I was in a marketing lecture, and they were talking about influencer marketing. And the professor in a room full of people went, Laith, for a second, pretend you have an online following. And then people would start laughing. And I have had a massive, like, onset of imposter syndrome. You know what? I think this might be a bit too advanced. Bro, you didn't answer me. What? What? Dude, what? No, I'm not having this. Dude, just... Come on, just tell me. Please guess. What do you mean? I'm asking you. Oh my God! What? What? Why did you have to go at me? I'm a YouTuber though. What does that mean? What, have I been mugged off by an AI? What is that? Why has it just said that? I want to go back to the other chat bot. I just got insulted. You know what? I'm just going to assume that it says yes. All right, okay. I'm just going to assume yes. We don't, you know what? I'm going to get support. That's nice. Now, this should be a really, really easy war. Ooh, 335. We get Vassal later anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, I just want to get to a crossroads where I can ask the AI another question. Total army at least 100% of the force limit. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I should definitely do that. What am I talking about? Take out some burger loans. The worst events immediately. Gotta protect my fledgling boys. Yeah, stack wipe off against the Norwegians. Lovely. And we can get the Engelbrecht Revolution. Revolt? Rebellion. There you go. One of the R words that means to overthrow. Should be a fairly simple affair, this. Hopefully the English Navy actually helps out. If not, I'd be a bit annoyed, but not really that confused. Oh, declaring independence. So let's do that. That gives us claims. All right, interesting. Mildly annoying, but interesting nonetheless. Oh, the English have actually landed troops. They've done more than mess around with their navy. Let's chuck our navy in there. We have some heavies. I'm not losing my navy for this, though. I lost 3 ships. Ah, the English surrendered in the surrender of mine. Lovely. I've never had another navy attached to me. Don't know if it works the same. Go to Jarland, or Sealand, or Sheeland, or the Shetlands. Let's go to the Shetlands. Bro, you didn't even go. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's 16,000 troops. I should probably, like, actually stand here and do that. Oh, cool. No English. Where's the English Navy? Just sitting there. Cool. Gonna chuck everyone on there. I feel like it's quite an important thing. Oh, nice. We've got a 3-4 general as well out of that. Lovely. Maybe the AI is onto something. Maybe Sweden is a powerful naval nation with access to resources. All right, there's the Sealand lot done. Why is there no alliance? Oh, there is. So why can't I get you to annul the alliance? I can't get you to annul your alliance. Oh, there you go. Okay. That was on the wrong page, wasn't it? Okay. I'm tempted to ask the editor to cut that out, but I don't think you will, because it makes me look stupid. You rivaled England. No, I was right. See? I can't annul the alliance because I haven't got independence, which I think is dumb. Well, and war reparations, to be fair. And a little bit of extra prestige. Right. How much land do I take? Do you think it'll answer me? All right, let's see what it says. How much land do you think? I feel like I have to divine the... It just gives me, like, factors. I don't... Okay, right. If you have a strong military and feel confident in your ability to win the war, you may be able to take more land. You mean the coalition war? I feel confident in my ability all the time, though. Additional land can be expensive if you need to maintain and develop the newly conquered territory. I don't know. I don't know about that. It just keeps on, like, copy pasting it. I feel like I'm on, like, a chat with, like, a support team guy who keeps on reading from the same script. Okay, pick for me. There we go. This will be easier. I'll have to pick a number between 1 and 10. You can't have a wordy response to that. Just type a number, chief. How is this the thing you're taking the longest on? 6. That's how long it took you. It took you that long to come up with 6. Bro, that one in a couple of seconds. All right, that's 6 provinces is how much I'm taking. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't... not a bad amount of provinces. I want to get rid of that alliance with the Teutons. Actually, no, I don't, because it means that the Poles will have to fight them again. Excellent. Start of a new era. Good job. Maybe 644 in charge. Definitely not biased from Parallel. And we can rival everyone that we just fought apart from Novgorod, who we're going to rival now. Go and take after. Okay, they didn't take as much stuff as I was hoping. Can I vassalize them? I can, just about. Right, let's ask the AI what it thinks. Should I vassalize Novgorod? Yes or no? Just a yes or no. Don't do it again. Don't say goals in specific circumstances of the game. Ah! Stop repeating the same things to me. At least this bastard would talk. You know what? I'm gonna ask him. Found someone else, ChatGPT, and his name is a CleverBot. Okay. It's like talking to a 13-year-old. I was gonna say a 13-year-old girl, but that sounds really suspicious. So this one gives me generic answers, and this one gets me cancelled. I see. It doesn't understand. Give me an answer. Please. Okay, now that 13-year-old girl comment is looking real bad. I'm just going to cancel out that tab. We're going to stay with this one. Oh, okay. This video has taken a nasty turn. Oh, no. I can't release this. I can't. Not on Christmas Day. Okay. How about this? Tell me a story where Sweden declares war Novgorod. Here's my thinking. It'll like prophesize, and then we have to divine if it's a right or dear. That's what we're gonna treat it like an oracle. Oh my god, it is an actual EU4 player. It is an actual EU4 player. ChatGPT is confirmed an EU4 player. I don't have the ability to create stories. However, I can tell you about the historical relation between Sweden and Novgorod. There's no recorded instance of Sweden declaring war on Novgorod. I don't care. All right, I've switched AIs to NovelAI. This one's gonna tell us a story, and we'll use that as an oracle. All right. So, in the year 1448, Sweden stands poised to declare war and force vassalize the nation Novgorod after Novgorod has just been utterly defeated by Muscovy. That was me. It says the answer is yes. The Swedes marched on Novgorod in a terrible winter, led by one of the most famous kings, Vasa. They prepare for battle. They have long since learned how to use forests known as Skogen, and so make their way through them with deadly accuracy. But at the same time, they know if they take Novgorod, then Muscovy will surely come next. And the city of Novgorod is a vital supply point. I have 48 out of 50 text generations left, so I'm probably going to have to buy the full version. Okay, well, let's fulfill the prophecy. We can't actually take the province of Novgorod, that oh so important hub that the AI points out. 433 becomes heir. Do we have an heir? No, I'll take a 433. Damn, I should have called him Eric. Oh, after his fated name. All right, we can take the next Miltech. I like this. We've got a matter of fact bot, and we have like an oracle. So we'll ask this one concrete questions about how to run our nation. And then we'll ask the cool bot what the oracle said. All right, we played the Norwegian, and of course, the separatists. Not taking that until I was ready to fight. Okay, we took a short break because my dog was whining to get in. And now it's presumably going to sit on my lap. Okay, it's rather hard to play EU4 like this. What is this video? Okay, I've taken out as rebels. Can't pause fast enough. Got to deal with the Danes. What if I made a video with you where I like gave you treats for yes or no question? Now that's an idea. Ow! Okay, or you're not happy with that. You want to go down or you just stay up here? I feel almost honor bound to like carry out the AI's wishes. This is weird. All right, this should be the vassalization complete. It's actually the perfect amount because it costs 99%. So maybe the AI is onto something. All right, got a looming disaster, peasants war. Probably should have seen that one coming, to be fair. That's on me. Cool, just lose this ability I just gained. Awesome. I'm gonna get rid of these forts. They don't really do anything for me. I need to build up my navy to deck on this lot once more for the Norwegian throne. Not sure when or why my camera decided to stop working, but I mean, I suppose we could ask the AI, right? All right, here we go. See what it comes up with. Tech support on the fly. I mean, if ever you're worried about AI taking over the world, just come back to this video sometimes, yeah? We have the know-it-all with no imagination. We have a weird prophet thing, and then, well, the 13-year-old girl AI. What do you mean it's not compatible? It's like you don't even understand my problem. It's like you're not even listening to me. This is the case. To be fair, number 2 is absolutely valid. Not this time around, but usually it is the case. Right. Do we try and, before securing the Norwegian throne, which would be dumb, do we go after Muscovy for Novgorod's cause with only 20,000 men? Bear in mind, they can have like 3 times that amount. Here we go. So I'm telling it that Novgorod won, that we won against Novgorod. Do we go against Muscovy? Okay. Yes, did they meet much resistance? No. Did the battle go well? Not exactly. But did they return home victorious? Indeed, they did. Even though it numbered 10-1, they still managed to win the day. That is our prophet or oracle telling us to declare war on Muscovy because it's going to go well and we're going to win. Look, he said even though we're outnumbered 10-1. He said that. He read it. It's so screwed. Oh, it's Iron Man as well. Do you have a siege guy? You do not. So we should probably win the siege, as that is a wood fort, and we could probably take that. Looks like he hasn't come off of any wars. He's just fought this one war, so he's probably pretty spry. Tries to bait him out. It worked, unfortunately. No, it worked well. Okay, so you can... Oh, and he's infantry combat ability. You can do this thing where you switch over your troops, right? It's super risky, and obviously it reset your morale to 0. If you can time it right so you get 2 morale ticks off, your upgraded troops should be able to beat the lesser troops, and that's what happened there. But it's super risky, because the AI will usually rush for you, as you know, it probably should. As a disciplined guy, gain 3 army professionalism. Excellent. We've won the Siege of Novgorod, which is the core we were going for. Now, he is Miltech 4. What about Novgorod? Are you Miltech? You are also Miltech 4. Okay, that helps. You've only got 7,000 troops, though, and you are disloyal. Did you get a stack wipe off? So far, the AI is bang on. Let's attack him in below 0. Now, we can't maintain this forever, but we can attack him in Colm. Where is he retreating to? That should be a stack wipe. No, it's heavy resistance. Very, very heavy resistance. My God. How are you? Where are you going? Right, we are going to go for Moscow itself. He has more troops elsewhere, so I can't stray too far from Moscow. It's a really cool way of playing EU4, actually. Like, playing it according to a story, so you kind of know what happens, or like prophesize, and you try and make it happen. I like that. It's like role-playing, but like in reverse. I think I'm dead. No, oh, that's gonna be a stack wipe. That's gonna be painful. Probably gonna come for me. Wow, Novgorod's loyal now. Not gonna be alive, but he's loyal. Please give me those sieges, man. Why'd I have to do this in Iron Man? Could have made plenty of saves. He did say the battle wasn't going to go well. The AI did predict this. Come on! Okay, we won the Siege of Muscovy. Or Moscow, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, what's leaving? 16th, 7th of May is leaving. You're not coming back in. So let's fight that. Okay, we still won. I reckon we get out. I think this whole war thing is a nice little fantasy, but it's going to be hard to win. And if he's just going to stand there, I'll try and siege down below 0. All right, he's moving now. How much manpower does he have? Okay, he's got about 4,000. Yeah, I said I've got to keep it engaging. So it's going to be tricky. More engaging than this. Okay, we should be able to win the siege and then nip down into Moscow and murder him. We still do have a tech ahead. We're very lucky that this guy stayed until he's 42. He's obviously being incredibly powerful. I mean, we might lose the siege of Moscow before then. Unless we win. Okay, there we go. We won it now. Okay, fortunately, he didn't actually back himself there. That's on 14%. Let's go take that. Oh, that's lucky. All right, how much more war score can we get from battles? Another 20, which would put us enough to win. Please be a stack wipe. This should be enough war score. More land to the crown. I like land for the crown. I also, myself, some noble privileges. There are so many, like, little stacks here. That's perfect for us to murder. I'm going to abandon you guys so we can get another stack wipe off. I can't believe okay. If I was playing this seriously, I wouldn't have declared war on Muscovy because I wouldn't have expected it to go this well. So there's that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Are there any other provinces that I want? Not really. Returning the cause are all good for me. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, sweet. I mean, hey, the prophecy did say that we would be victorious. And victorious we are. Yeah, forget what I said about AIs not being the future. That was a legendary call. We've actually got enough to pay off all our loans as well. Okay. Nice. Let's ask the boring AI what I should do next. All right, I'm just going to ask him what I should do generally. That should hopefully provide some macro aims. And then the other one's going to determine our strategy. Can you tell that I'm pursuing a global business degree? I had to pull several all-nighters over the past 3 weeks to try and run the channel at the same time as doing a degree full-time. So I had a lot of assignments and my brain is awash with things like restructuring value chains and BCG matrices. Okay, expand your territory. Relatively small stars in territory, which can make it easier to manage and allow you to focus on expansion conquest. Okay, doing that. Build up your economy. I haven't done that. Strengthen your military. Haven't done that. Cultivate diplomatic relationships. Have done that. So we need to do 2 and 3. We need to build up our economy according to the AI and strengthen our military. Okay. So let's do that. You have no manpower, so let's get rid of it. Oh yeah, Kazan. All right, I gotta ally you to make sure you survive. Otherwise, Muscovy's gonna come and nip into you. Strengthen my economy. It said economy before military, so I should take an economic idea. And what? Athens doesn't own Athens, but owns how? Ottoman conquest of Corinth. It's gonna go poorly. Did you get released? Huh. I'm just glad I'm not talking to the petulant AI. You know what? I'm gonna rub it in its face. There you go. Enjoy that. How? The Oracle foretold it. What is the Oracle's purpose? Divine insight. Power of observation. I was literally just about to say, like, finally, we've reached some sort of rapport. But no, Maya was still on the uptake. Why are you so mean? I'm being gaslit. Wait, is it trying to gaslight me from being gaslighting? Oh, I'm not getting messed up like this. I'm not getting done in. I've dated one too many girls like that. So I'm gonna move away from that one real quick. All right, build up our economy. Excellent. That's what we wanted to see because then we can go to Denmark in about 2 years for the throne of Norway. It gives us enough time to build up. It's actually a really successful run. Like in like 15 years, playing as chill as I am, to have Novgorod defeated Muscovy, so they're neutered, not have any debt, not have any rebels to speak of. Honestly, pretty good. Ah yes, the mighty Swedish Navy is enhanced ever further with that morale of navies guy. All right, well, there's our truce. Let's ask the Oracle what it thinks. I might be getting a bit carried away with my descriptions here, but this is what I've said. Basically saying that we've defeated the Muscovites, gotten back the Novgorodian lands, and now we, after developing economically, thanks to the previous AI, and lacking in manpower, we are looking at conquering the Norwegians. Do we do it? What would happen if war was declared? Would they be able to defend themselves against the combined forces of Denmark and Norway? We all know the answer to that question is no. Okay. In the year 1450, Sweden have finally decided enough is enough. They launched an attack on Denmark consisting of 12,000 men led by King Eric IV himself. There's something unprecedented in the history of warfare, usually battles fought between countries or within cities. We see an entire nation take up arms against another, yet here we are. The battle itself is as bloody as you expect. The Swedish charge into the Danish lines, which isn't entirely successful, does manage to inflict some damage. So we do declare war on Denmark. Okay, let's declare the war. Get halfway through and then tell the AI what happens and we'll see what happens next. Claim the Norwegian throne. This is actually like, this is how I want all of my games to go. I half play and then I tell the AI what happened and it articulates the story. Because I was genuinely not gonna declare the war because it said no. Who did you lose to? Burgundy would come in. I don't really need Burgundy to come in. Well, look, I'm gonna say, just then a message arrived from the nation of Burgundy offering the Swedes aid in their war. Do we take it? It seems the Burgundians are worried about the threat posed by the Danish and want to put pressure on them. The Swedes accept this help. Soon afterwards, the battle turns into an utter rout. That's what I like to hear. So, let us go ahead and call the Burgundians to arms and see this turn into an utter rout. This is actually... really enjoying this. I need to do this again. This is a really cool way of playing EU4. Screw the other AIs. It tells a story at the same time as playing the game. So check defensiveness on here. Okay, we lost the siege of Stockholm. The issue here being if I lose the siege race, I'm trapped. Okay, that could have been bad. All right, nice little stack with that. Yeah, we need to go and get our throne back. Well, there go 3 galleys. Right, let me ask you which idea groups I should take. The boring AI, not the cool one. Right, which idea group to take first? Military, economic, or diplomacy? We want a military one first, so it wants... No, but which military idea? Come on. Which military idea group should I take in EU4? There isn't a singular military idea group. Come on, AI. It's like you've never played EU4 before. Increase morale, that's defensive. Reduce the risk of desertion. Reduce manpower costs? Not really. Well, I suppose it's quantity. Military experience gain? Okay, well, there's 2 for quantity there. So I'm going to go for quantity because that's what it's telling me. I don't think that's the best idea in this case, but we're going to go for it. Pairs quite nicely with our ideas, I suppose. Right, should we find out if we take... Because we're going to take the Norwegian throne, right? That's obvious. But let's find out if we take land as well. So, we're going to say thanks to superior Swedish steel and Burgundian bravery, the day is won, with the throne of Norway definitively won. The question is now, do they annex Danish lands and risk a coalition? The answer is no. Though they've been badly, the Swedes are not ready to quit yet. The Danes are still a great power, and should they join the war, they could easily crush the Swedes. Doesn't make sense, AI. To decide to wait. In the meantime, they'll face any other enemies who dare to face on the battlefield. So they wait for 3 years until the news that comes that the Danes have made peace with Burgundy. So we don't take Danish lands and incur a coalition. Okay, that's what the AI is saying. I'll just piece out now then. We've claimed the Norwegian throne, but we need them to have at least 50 opinion, and they'll like us more. Okay, we just got Burgundy to Vassal Union. That'll do. Oh, this is great. Okay, so the AI has led me to, in 20 years, this is my most successful Sweden game of all time. And he okay, right, for a second I thought he instantly died. For a second I thought he instantly died and we inherited it. No, we're good, okay. Diplo debt, and window to the east. We need to take out you, Varangian legacy. That'll happen soon. Stabilize the kingdom. I need legitimacy of at least 80. I'm gonna get the crown of Poland. Rival Muscovy, and I'm tempted to rival them. I'm gonna rival the French. I like to Castile, who wouldn't come in now. Fairly certain we might be able to nick some. What if I allied Aragon? Aragon doesn't want French land. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Doesn't look like a strong Austria though. So it's declared war on us, but it is defensive, so we get our allies. Ooh, let's see what the AI has to say. Right, here's what I'm gonna say. For now, the Norwegians answered the Swedish king. As fortune would have it, the Burgundians, having lost their king, also fell under a puzzle union led by the Swedish crown, making Sweden a great power. Unhappy with this, the Austrians declared war. In the year 1456, Austria declared war on Sweden. If it's 1456, I'm going to flip out. Okay, 67. Austria declared war on Sweden, hoping to overthrow the Swedish throne and place themselves on the throne instead. Sweden, however, are far more powerful than Austria ever thought possible. After many months of fighting, the Swedes finally reach Vienna. There they find a city full of Austrian citizens who are mostly unimpressed and are willing to help. However, the Swedes are not deterred. They march on the Austrian capital. So we have to go and march on Vienna. That's the play. Then peace talks are going to be held in 1460, 7 years ago. But that's fine. The annals of history are sometimes messy. But then the Burgundians have switched sides? Okay, so we've got to look out for the Burgundians being disloyal in 2 years' time. So as I read this, I'm seeing we need to get to Vienna before 1469, and then we won't be driven out. Okay, that's the play. Let's go. Don't you let your dreams be dreams, boys. We can now do Crown of Norway. Gives us manpower recovery speed and nobility. Oh my god, the English actually landed. I need to keep an eye on this because I have to declare war on Castile. On France, because that is a nasty alliance. And we are closing in on the... okay, we did it before 69. So for the prophecy to not come true, we need to declare peace by 49, right? The rest of the stuff doesn't really matter. Excellent. Okay, now we need to declare war on the French. So... do we do it, prophecy? All right, let's see what they say to this. I'm going to debate whether to attack the French. We'll see what the prophecy says. This went weird. It was meant to be like a normal AI video, and now I've got like a weird religious... Burgundy's been attacked by the Germans. That did happen, sure. Okay, it looks like we have to sack this city of Nîmes, and we have to stay in the north of France. It's in the Netherlands. One of our cities. How do I sack one of our cities? Okay, so I have to be careful the French don't sack this place. So we need to declare war and be careful that they don't siege down. Like, do I go to Paris then? That's the north, isn't it? Okay, we stack like the French. Okay, so yeah, staying north is a good plan. Right, I'm trying to siege down Chartres. Dude, they're going to take Dijon. Oh no, Vassar died. Oh, let's ask the oracle. All right, so I'm saying that we stack like the French. The Burgundians are under siege, and our king has died. So let's see what he says. We're not in Germany. But they realized they went the wrong way, and Besieged Paris. We're not in Paris, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we're going to get potentially ambushed in Paris if we're not careful in 1470. So we need to leave. But apparently there's a man called Albrecht Magnusson who's arrested. Who's Albrecht Magnusson? He's a medieval Sweden. He was a... What? He's actually a king of Sweden. They found an old king of Sweden. Okay. I want to try and get it back on track. But he... relevant at all. Did the Swedes sack Paris? I'm treating it like a chatbot because I'm trying to prompt the next thing. Oh, we're gonna lose the war. Okay, well let's peace out. We gotta make sure that we peace out because otherwise we're gonna lose. That's what the prophecy's telling us. We are actively losing. In the year 1470, we're gonna lose the war. So let's see if we can't reverse these fortunes by... Oh my god, it's right. We lost the battle. Oh, well, we could peace out Scotland at least. I didn't have a general, that's why. Because the Swedish king died. That's like scarily accurate. Oh my god, they're actually coming to ambush me. Thankfully, because of the air, and they're gonna try and sack the city over here. It's all related. Right, fortunately, because the AI told me what was gonna happen, I legged it away from Paris. And they were there. That is... Okay. Oh, they're not reacting. That's good. Okay, we're gonna peace out because otherwise we'll lose the war. That is what was told. Gun and pretender rebels. I can't let that happen. All right. Nope, they're not dead. There we go. Let's limp back to Sweden then. God, the air was right. That does feel like a loss. I didn't gain anything and I've just hurt myself. Sometimes you gotta ask for comfort and we're gonna go back to the emotional AI to see what it says. I lost the EU4. I don't want to talk about it. How do you play the game? Well, it's a historical grand strategy game. What's my favorite RPG game? EU4. Average female reaction to hearing dude about playing EU4. It's obviously not true. There are several female Paradox players. Oh man, but that is funny. That is funny. Also, the bot isn't even female. I've just assigned that gender to it. I don't know. I feel it speaks like the petulant teenage girl, like on TV and stuff. Oh man. Kara did something like this. I remember because I remember thinking it was really cool. She got a chatbot to play CK3 for us, so shout out to her. I had completely slipped my mind. I'm glad I remembered, otherwise I would have forgotten. Remembering works, Laith. Well done. Yeah, go check out Kara and her video. It's very funny. Right, so now we get the crown of Poland. And we have 3 choices. Let's ask the story AI. Do we ally them? Do we conquer them? Or do we try restoration of the Union on Poland? All right, we're going to see what he says. I'm going to say there came a choice in 1472. 3 options were presented to the Swedish king regarding the land of Poland. Option 1, claim the Polish throne. Option 1, claim the Polish throne. Option 2, conquer the Polish directly. Option 3, ally the Poles in perpetuity. The Swedish king rose and addressed the court. Taking a deep breath, he said, I pick option 3. Oh no, we have to ally them, and then in 1474 we have to invade Poland and break the alliance, and then King Charles is gonna die and our empire is gonna fall to pieces. There's no interpreting that. That's just what happens. So we're gonna ally them, but in 2 years time we have to declare war on him. Oh, we have to no-CB him and our realm's gonna collapse. It really will as well. I pick option 3 and then declares war. Why don't you pick option 2 and then I could fight them? Oh, could have fought the Muscovite, but we've increased our income. Isn't that nice? Well, Burgundian separatists is not going to matter soon. Because in the year 1474, we no-CV'd and truce broke. Cool. And now we watch our empire collapse. Truer words were never spoken. It's a bloodbath, said the AI. Oh, for them! Maybe it was wrong. Oh, lads. Anna Queen course regency. Oh my god, he died. He legit died. Look, he was slain and his empire fell to pieces. That was the greatest Sweden campaign I've ever had. I'm going to leave it running in the background whilst I ask the AI what happens next. The Swedes were crushed but not beaten. They would rise again. In the year 1475, the war continued. It would turn out his last wish was to see the Swedes regain their glory. I've got to win the war? Oh, buddy, how am I supposed to do that? Dude, I can't win this war. Oh, all right, let's see what it says. I can't win that. They need to conquer Germany. That was why they went to war with the Germans. They didn't know what they were getting into. Why am I fighting the Germans? All right, let's fight the Germans. Again, let's leave that running in the background. Also, we find out what happens. In the year 1476, the Swedes had a hard time. The Germans were strong. They fought like savages. King Charles himself suffered a wound during one of these battles. He's dead. They found a new ally. Who in 48 have I found as my ally? The Swedes had won. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to look at the EU4 because in the year 1479, the Swedes win. So in 2 years' time, it might look bad now, but that's all part of the story. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not let an AI control your game. Oh man, that was a different experience. Honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed the story writing element of it. I really enjoyed reading about what happened to my nation as it happened. Did not enjoy this part though. Again, this was probably my most successful Sweden campaign ever. Like, ridiculously. And then I had to watch him throw it away. Oh boy. Well, lads. As we watch my nation burn, Merry Christmas. My gift to you, suffering. Because what else was it going to be? Oh, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see me use AIs in other games, then do let me know. If you want me to repeat this, and then, well, I guess tell me in the comments down below. I probably won't, because I hate... Well, actually, I quite enjoyed it. Can't say that. Anyway, lads, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Demerel, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Cargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.